Where are we at?
We're at Dunkin'. This is the start of my vlog. I'm reigniting my love for thrifting today. We got our Dunkin'. Ricky? What did you get, Ricky? Sparked Energy Peach Sunshine.
That's it.
And then he got loaded hash browns. Well, I got them for him.
She's lying.
Hannah. I got a bagel sandwich and a coffee. And they were supposed to come with hash browns, but they didn't give me hash browns, whatever.
I got the same thing as Ricky, except I got a small instead of a medium. We're outside of Goodwill right now. After we eat, we're gonna go and find some goodies. Look at these, the detailization.
It's like you don't even use it. What the hell is this kindergartner shirt or jacket?
Pair of pants, dummy. Oh my gosh, look at this. Man, look at this one. It looks like the one I'm wearing. Yeah, it's pretty.
Oops, my finger. Go. Stop. Fake reaction, fake reaction, fake reaction.
Leopard print camo capris. I like these too. Oh my gosh, my legs are so hairy. That's crazy.
Are you faking again? Oh my god.
Look at these. Roxy. Fire.
What the hell was that?
Dude, these are fire for
They're
you.
really big, though.
Those look like jail
54.
pants.
Those are cool if they were small. Look at these sequin Forever 21 little mini shorts. Super indie sleeves, right?
You ain't gonna buy any of this stuff.
I'm buying all of it. I'm using that $100 bill that you gave me.
That is
I'm
not just gonna be $100.
splurging. Every single time I've gone thrifting recently, I've like hated everything, and I don't know why. So I'm trying to reignite my passion for it by buying clothes I don't need. Look at this dress. We've arrived at the second thrift store. We're about to go in.
Let me rap real quick. What do you think? What do you think of the lyrics?
I wake up fine and dandy, but
No.
by the time I find it,
Hit me with that
Boy, what
fuck,
the-
gonna make my nose run.
sucks. Mine was way better.
Shut up.
Look at this. And then look.
What? The hell is this?
It's a polka dot set. Shall I get it?
No, this is ugly.
Okay.
Alright.
The verdict is in.
What? I don't know.
It's ugly. Yeah. Get out of my mouth. I only bought one thing at the last thrift store. One. Okay. I'll update you later.
Oh my god. God, you're so bad. Let me get that number. I don't know if I want that number anymore.
Update. There wasn't anything there. For some reason, the thrift stores scoot the hell back. Holy cow.
What?
For some reason, the thrift stores are not popping off like they usually do. So now, I think we're gonna walk around the mall and just vibe. Now we're at my brother's work. We're about to get some French fries and possibly free drinks. Who knows? And then we're gonna go to the last thrift store of the day. Maybe we'll go to Salvation Army. Who knows? Okay, I'll show you when we're inside. Bye.
Got like a beauty filter.
French fries. Do you think it's weird that these are here? These are like $25 a Sally's. This is like the best. It's 8. These are like the best color movers. I mean, they're pretty damaging, but they actually work, which is why they're damaging. It looks like something spilled. recently I've been feeling really, really ugly, like insanely ugly. I feel like there's a lot of things that need to be done to fix my problem. And my problem is my appearance entirely. All of it is the problem. So I'm gonna take a few days to do some self-care and do some glow-upping, or whatever you call it. So I think today the first step is gonna be to fix my haircut. I have a grown out mohawk right now. The sides are all short, the top's long, and it tends to like go to my natural part, so my hair always lays on this side, and it's just like really heavy on this side, and it feels like I'm wearing like a toupee on the top of my head, and it always looks like that. I'm not a fan of that. I think I'm just gonna reshave my Chelsea cut, and I'm just gonna have like very little hair in the back and very, very micro bangs or something. That's the only thing I can think of to do, except for just shaving my whole head, but I'm not gonna shave my whole head. I'll do a 360 for you guys. If you hear crinkling, it's because I have tissue paper laid out all over my floor so I don't get hair everywhere. Usually I use a garbage bag, but I don't have any right now. So I found some tissue paper and I'm using that. Anyways, here's the 360. So I'm gonna part my hair and I'll come back once I have it all situated. Okay, you guys, I've sectioned off all my hair. I just sectioned out this little piece of my bangs, tied off my sideburns, and then the back is gonna be so hard because no one's here to help me and I have no patience to wait. So I just tied the ends of the hair tie, and I'm gonna just like shave whatever's not in the hair tie, and I'm using an 8 guard, so it should be long enough to just like blend and look fine anyways, no matter like how high up it goes, I think, you know? Did that make sense? I don't know. There is the guard I'm using, number 8. It's really dirty, so I'm just gonna go for it, okay? And if I mess it up, whatever, I'm just shaving my whole head. I've already shaved my head before, so I know what I look like. That's the good thing about shaving your head. Like, once you do it, I feel like you're not scared to do like anything else with your hair. Well, in my case, because you're just like, well, if anything happens, I'll just shave it all off, you know? Like, I've been pretty bald. Like, I think the shortest I ever shaved my whole head was with a 1. I think I've showed you guys, but I'll show a picture here. I've been pretty bald, and I would do it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and get on with the shaving of my hair now. Okay, now that I'm looking at it, I think I'm just gonna go in with a 6 because I feel like it is definitely longer than my sides. Number 6. Okay guys, this is what it looks like. It looks crazy and uneven because I had like bed head before I shaved it, so like it's all parted weird, but once I take a shower and get it wet, it should look decent, you know? So I'm gonna take a shower real quick and then come back and see what we're working with. Okay guys, here is what the hair is looking like. Here's a side view, and then here's the back. Kind of looks like there's like a triangle cut in the middle of my hair. But low-key, I don't really care, so I'm just leaving it, whatever. That's my Chelsea cut update. I think I like it better with my bangs straight across though. I'll probably like it more once I have makeup on. That's how it always goes, you know? I feel hideous until I put makeup on and then I'm like, oh, actually it looks fine. I think that's all I'm gonna be doing to my hair for step 1 of our glow up, or my glow up, not yours. Or you can glow up with me if you want. I'll be back when I do whatever else I'm gonna do to enhance my beauty even more than it already is enhanced. Anyways, I'll see you when I see you. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, Mona. Good Mona. Come on, big biatch. Lead the way, big biatch. Go. No? You won't lead the way? Go. Wow, you're so talented. Oh, you're so beautiful. Come on, Fetty. Good morning, guys. I've finally began eating my breakfast. I instantly had to poop as soon as I started making it, so I had to go and do that. And then Mona decided to scream outside my back door, but then she wouldn't come in, so I don't know what she's doing. But now I'm eating my big pile of eggs and rice with cheese and Thousand Island. It's delicious. But it's day 2 of our glow up, and I guess you could call this step refueling or something, which probably should have been the first step, like fueling up, but whatever. I woke up so late today, like so late, oh my god. And I don't know if my alarms just aren't going off in the morning or I like can't hear them, because I set 2 like alarms this morning, didn't hear any of them. I set one for like 9 and 9:30. I didn't hear any of those alarms. So now I'm like embarrassed that my alarm was just going off for like 30 minutes and I didn't hear it. And I didn't even go to sleep that late last night, so like there was no reason for me to do that. But like honestly, it's so weird. I could sleep for like 15 hours straight, and I think it's because I'm like depressed or something. Like sleep is just appealing to me, so like I just sleep as long as I possibly can, and it's really annoying. Like unless I have something to do that day, like my body just like won't hear my alarms and it just like won't get up, and I'll sleep. Like I hate it so much. I'm contemplating buying an alarm clock that like vibrates my pillow. I used to have one when I used to open a gym at like 4 in the morning. I used to have this alarm clock that had this like little pod that vibrated, and it was super loud. And it wasn't just like a little tiny vibration. It was like hardcore, like this thing like shook my pillow and it would like jolt me awake because it like felt like there was a gosh darn earthquake. So I'm contemplating getting one of those. This fan's kind of annoying me going around my head like that. Anyways, whatever. It's not that late. I've woken up later, so I'm still gonna do something with my day. So after I eat, I'm gonna do some skincare with you guys. I'm actually out of like 2 of my skincare steps. I'm gonna like scrape the bottom of the bottles because I'm not going to a store right now just to refill them. I don't care that much, but I am gonna try something I've never tried before, and that's eye masks or like under eye patches or whatever. I have like 10 of them. I was gifted them and I haven't used them yet, so I'm gonna use them in order to glow up, you know? And I think after my skincare, I'm gonna do my makeup. I haven't done my makeup in a while, like full on like lashes and everything, because my eyes have just decided to try to just like fall off my face basically. Like the skin is peeling off of them. They haven't had any issues in like 4 days. So I'm gonna use this opportunity while they're like not being stupid, and I'm gonna do my makeup and hopefully feel beautiful again. But yeah, this stuff is good. I love eggs and rice. I have some fun and exciting updates for you guys, but I can't tell you now because I'm gonna wait until I do my makeup to tell you. So I actually have something to talk about in that little segment of the video. But I will tell you this. As all of you probably already know, I struggle mentally every single day of my life. It's really bad recently. It has been for like the past 4 or 5 months. Horrendously depressed. Horrendously unmotivated. I don't even have the energy to like converse with people. Like I don't want to talk to anybody. Sometimes I can't even muster up talking to my own sister or my boyfriend because I have so much like mental turmoil going on. Like it drains me of all energy, and all I can muster up in conversations is just like, oh, cool, okay. Like, and I try to not do that, but it's just like, oh my God, I'm so like defeated. And it's not me being rude. And I always like ask my boyfriend, I'm like, oh my God, like I feel like I'm being so rude, but I'm like literally not trying to. And he's like, what are you talking about? You seem fine to me. And I'm like, I know I'm being different than how I am when I'm not feeling this way. Or maybe I'm literally losing my mind, but I feel like my aura and everything about me is just, my throat made a weird noise. I just feel like my aura is just like this dark, gloomy, hideous gray color, and I just suck all of the happy energy out of any room I go into. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I don't even want to be in the presence of other people because I'm like, I'm just gonna ruin the mood. It's like like my horrendous depression, is like seeping out of me, and it's gonna like infect other people, which I know is not a thing, but that's literally how like this feels. And it's not like any depression I've ever had before. It's very odd. Maybe it's not even depression, I don't know. But it's sucked out my life force, basically. I literally just like wake up. If I could sleep the whole day, I would, but I feel like that would make everything worse, so I don't. I eat food. I'm not very hungry ever, but when I do get hungry, I make sure to take that opportunity to eat, you know? I force myself to do something during the day. Like, I don't know. Things are tough right now, but hopefully these updates that I have coming for you, and I'm gonna tell you whatever, will make all of this better, more manageable. I know what's causing it. Like, I know. Well, partially I know. A big part of it's that I'm not in my hometown. When I moved out like 2 years ago, I was so excited to move. I was like, oh my gosh, I hate my hometown. I want to leave so bad. And then I left. And then about 7 months in, I just developed this horrible anxiety, horrible depression. And ever since, it's just gotten worse and worse. I am a shell of who I used to be. I think a big reason why I feel this way is because my mom and my stepdad moved out of state, and now my dad still lives in the state, but now I'm 2 hours away from him, and I feel like really, really isolated and like alone and scared. And like, I have my sister, but like I want to be close to one of my parents. Okay guys, it's time for my skincare. We have to have a nice, smooth, dewy, hydrated base for my makeup today. First step in my skincare routine is obviously washing my face. Usually I double cleanse at night or after I wear makeup, but I'm actually gonna double cleanse today as well. I'm gonna do one regular foaming face wash, and then my second cleanse is going to be an exfoliating face wash. So for my first face wash, I'm going to be just using the Vanny Cream Gentle Facial Cleanser. That's the first step, so I'm going to get my face all wet now. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but my face is wet. I'm just going to take one pump of the face wash, lather it into my hands. I don't know why I'm explaining this, like none of you know how to wash your face, but if you don't know how to wash your face, this is how you do it. I don't like that noise. I rubbed this in for quite a while. That's probably good. I'm gonna rinse it off now. Now it's time for the second cleanse. I'm gonna be using this Good Molecules pineapple exfoliating powder. I usually use the Dermalogica rice exfoliator or whatever, but that one's expensive, and this one's like a little bit less expensive, so I use it. I honestly don't like it as much as the Dermalogica one, but like whatever. It's gentle enough to be able to use every day. I use quite a bit of it. I probably don't need that much. Mona's screaming at my door. She's not coming in right now. But you just mix it with a little bit of water, and then it starts to foam. I don't put this on my eyes just because I don't feel like my eyes need to be exfoliated, but I do go down my neck with it. I know that those like St. Ives like facial scrubs are like really bad for your skin, but I have to like restrain myself from buying them just because I feel like rubbing that garbage all over my face feels so good, and it feels like it's really scraping all the dead skin off, even though it's probably just like cutting my skin or something. I don't know. I like physical exfoliants, like where I can feel it. I don't know if they're better than chemical exfoliants. They're probably not. It's probably abrasive or whatever, but I personally just like the feeling of sandpaper on my face. I just feel like I'm just like scraping all the skin off, and it feels wonderful. Maybe that's why I have acne. But now it's time to rinse it off. Okay, now that that's rinsed off, I just pat my face dry with a towel, And that's what it's looking like. I hate the feeling of water like right here. I can't, it bothers me. I have to dry underneath my septum. I usually just do that because the towel's too thick and it hurts if I do it with the towel. Okay, now that our face is all clean, first I apply the Naturium Vitamin C Complex Serum. This is like the mini size. I don't buy the big one because the big one's like $30 or something. It's almost out. Like there's like nothing left in here. So I'm just gonna like try to bang the bottle onto my palm and hopefully some stuff comes out. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of water in it and kind of just like rub it all over my face. Shake that around. Just get a ton of water in my hands and just get my face wet again. Hopefully there's some remnants of the serum in this water. I don't put this on my eyes. I avoid my eyes with this as well. Okay, now that I just got my face wet again, let's let that dry a little bit. Next, I go in with my moisturizer. This is like knockoff CeraVe, because once again, I'm not made out of money, and CeraVe is like $16 now, which is literally insane, unless you buy the travel size. But they're always out of the travel size because I'm sure everybody else is on a budget just like me, and they're buying the travel size. So I found a dupe. It's just a Walgreens brand of it. Daily Moisturizing Lotion. This is also basically empty. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about moisture on my face. Whip it around. I use a lot of this, so this little bit amount is not gonna cut it. Man. I know there's some like on the sides, but my finger's too fat to get up in there. That sounded weird. Maybe I put water in this too, just a wee bit. Well, now I have really liquidy lotion in my hand. That looks foul. Yippee. More water on the face. Luckily, I still have sunscreen to go in with, so I'm not like too worried about my skin feeling dry. It's just really unfortunate that I have to go to the store now and get these things because I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna do something a little different. So before I put on my sunscreen, I'm actually gonna do that eye mask thing that I have. I have 4 different kinds, either by the brand Ustelier. I have no idea how to say that. The first one I have is the aloe vera eye mask. I have a rose eye mask. Then I have a 24 karat gold eye mask. I'm kind of intrigued by this one, but I'm not gonna use it, I don't think. And then I have this blue one, it's the hyaluronic acid eye mask. Since my eyes have been acting up and are very sensitive to like literally everything, I think my best option is probably to go with the aloe vera eye mask. I've never used eye masks before, so this is a first for me. So I'm gonna have to read the instructions. It says, please clean and dry your face before using this eye mask. Hopefully it doesn't really matter that I have lotion on my face, whatever. Patch them just right underneath your eye, targeting the problematic area. I don't have any problematic areas. Wait 15 to 20 minutes, then remove eye masks. Gently massage around your eyes to fully absorb essence. No need to rinse. Okay, let's hope these don't break my face out or give me hives or something. I don't think they will. As long as I don't put stuff like up here, I think it should be fine. I messed it up already. Oh my god, there's so much stuff coming out. These are like super slimy. There's like so much liquid and they smell odd. This just spilled all over my ground. Or my floor. My ground. Because I own the ground. It looks like the bigger part goes like on the outer corner. So we're just gonna do that. I don't like how this feels. I look like I have pickles underneath my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna go get a very important part of my skincare routine. Hold on. Chapstick. I feel like I put chapstick on like a dude. I hate when my lips feel like I can't like stretch them out, or I keep saying crazy things. Or maybe my mind's just absolutely in the gutter. I can't tell if that's a cooling sensation or if my skin's burning. I can't tell. We're gonna leave these on for, it says 15 to 20 minutes. I'm just gonna leave them on for 10 just because I don't like how this feels. I'm gonna fold some laundry while I wait though. That's a lie. I'm not folding laundry for 10 minutes. I'm gonna sit on my phone. Okay? I'll be back. Okay guys, I didn't wait 10 minutes. I waited 15 minutes. But it's time to take these off. I think it is burning. I don't think that's refreshing. I think it's a burning sensation. There's no essence to rub in. It said to like rub in the essence. There wasn't any. Do my eyes look refreshed? They feel cold to the touch. I don't think that did anything. Whatever, it was an experience. Now for the real hydration, since I ran out of my moisturizer, I'm gonna go in with my Vanny Cream Broad Spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. This sunscreen works so much better than the, I think I was using Cetaphil before, or CeraVe, I don't know, but that thing low-key sucked and I just never got a new one. But then I finally ran out of it and I tried this one, and this works so well. It doesn't pill, it's very moisturizing, and it doesn't like burn my skin as much as the other one did. I use a lot, like a lot. I'm gonna rub that all over my face. This one does take a while to like get all up in your skin and stuff and like blend in, but I don't mind that. Okay, my last step that I do. I only do this step if I'm gonna be wearing makeup that day. I use Aquaphor and I put this on my eyes and then just on like all the dry patches on my face because I have a decent amount. I use like a big old dollop of it. I go on my eyes first and I rub that garbage in there. I slather that stuff on my eyes. It helps them to not peel. And then I just put like the remaining stuff, like I like to put it like in my nose. I just have like a really dry like face, I guess, I don't know. And then I put it on all my dry patches, which is like my whole face. What is that? I love Aquaphor. It's so good for like literally everything. And then I don't instantly go in with makeup after this step. I let it sit on my skin for at least 5 minutes. I'm gonna let it sit for like 20 today probably. I'll be back to show y'all my makeup. Okay, BRB. Hi guys, I'm back to do my makeup. It's been like half an hour. Okay, first up on my makeup is primer. I use the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. I've been using this forever. It works really well. I used to use the e.l.f. Hydro Grip mixed with this, but I feel like that Hydro Grip primer is like too sticky almost. And it was like making my makeup cling so bad to like every single dry patch. What the heck was that? Every single dry patch on my face. So I switched to just this one, and my skin is looking much better and flawless when I wear makeup. I guess I'll get right into the updates though, the updates I told you guys about. So I don't know if you remember, but in a past video I mentioned how me, my boyfriend, and sister are looking to move back to my hometown, and we actually put an offer on a house a while ago. The offer didn't get accepted. I never really gave an update, but it didn't get accepted. But we just recently put an offer on another house that we just saw this past Saturday. I have some vlog footage from that day. I don't know where I'm gonna put it in this video. It might be in the beginning, it might be, I don't know, but you would have seen it by now. So yeah, that vlog footage is from this past Saturday. We went and viewed this house and we decided to go through with the offer and everything because we had already put the offer in before we saw the house. We just wanted to like see if it would even like, I don't even know how this works to be honest, but I guess the offer it's gotten accepted. So there's a lot more that has to go on to even see if we can even get the house, you know, like it has to be inspected. If it doesn't pass inspection, then like the homeowners have to like fix stuff to get the inspection passed in order for us to even buy it. I don't really know how any of it works. My boyfriend's parents are helping us out a lot. I've never bought a house. My boyfriend's never bought a house. This is all new to me. I've always rented, but they are helping a very, very big amount, and I'm very grateful, and I couldn't be more thankful. Like, it's actually insane what they're doing. And I never thought in a million years that I would be like ever starting the process of owning my own home. I always planned on renting for the rest of my life. So this is kind of surreal to me. So I'm really hoping that it all works out and we're able to get the house. Otherwise we're gonna have to look for another one, which is okay. I have to have patience in this process. I didn't realize how long this process could take. Like, it can take like up to like 6 months or something like that, which I'm hoping it doesn't take that long. But I've kind of come to terms with, like, you know, I'm just gonna have to wait and be patient. And, you know, I'm just really excited to eventually get back to my hometown, because as I was talking about earlier, I just need to be somewhere where I'm familiar with. I need to be somewhere where I feel comfortable and like happy and like safe and just close to at least one of my parents, because my mom and my stepdad live 8 hours away and my dad lives 2 hours away. I like where I live. Like, I like living with my boyfriend and his family and stuff. It has nothing to do with that. It's just, I just don't feel like familiar, and I just like, I feel like so uneasy all the time, like anxious, and I just feel like everything's, I don't know how to explain it. And I'm not trying to come across as like ungrateful or whatever, because that's not the case. I thought living here I would feel different, and I don't, and I'm just realizing now that I think I just belong back in my hometown, man. I'm just a hometown girl. I just love where I was living. And I'm glad I have this experience, and now I know that, like, I don't think living away from my hometown is for me. And I used to think that that was like so bad, like, oh, people who live in their hometown forever, like, they're never gonna grow, they're never gonna get anywhere in life, which I don't know why the heck I thought like that. Like, that's not the case. And I remember I had a coworker who like told me she never plans on ever leaving the town. Like, she loves it there. And I was like, how could you love it here? And now I totally get it. Like, I totally understand. And who knows, maybe I'll move back to my hometown and I'll want to leave again in like 3 years. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Now that I know how I feel being away from it for so long, I don't think that's gonna be the case. So yeah, we put an offer on a house, it got accepted. Now we just have to see if we can actually go through with everything. It's like a fixer-upper type vibe, you know? But I'm excited. I'm excited to like be able to paint the walls whatever color I want with the input of my sister and my boyfriend, obviously. I'm not just gonna design the house by myself, but I'm really excited. And my boyfriend's dad does construction, so he's like super knowledgeable on all this stuff. And I feel like good having him as like a person that's there to help, because he knows if things are done janky or wrong, you know, because, you know, like the landlord special and stuff, like the weird ways that people repair things, he can tell if it's all done wrong and if it needs to be fixed and stuff. So we're not just gonna be buying a house that ends up like falling apart in like 2 months, you know? So that's giving me hope, and it's kind of helping me to like feel less insane and depressed. It's just the waiting process that's like, it's very stressful, and I'm like just on edge all the time, but I'm like stressed in a good way, you know? So I'm just hoping everything works out. I'm very much looking forward to it. It feels like surreal, I don't know. But that was the update I had to tell you guys. Okay, I've blended out my primer with a beauty blender that's cut in half, because sometimes you just can't get the gosh darn stains out of it, and I just cut the stains off. I don't know if anyone else does that, but it bothers me, so I just cut the thing in half, whatever. I'm gonna go in with my concealer now. I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Rose. This is literally empty. I'm running out of so many things, which is, I'm gonna have to spend $125 after this video just to replenish my products. I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna do a brown eyebrow today instead of a black one, because I feel like the black is just looking like too harsh recently. And I kind of like the look of a lighter eyebrow with dark hair. Like, I used to have bleached brows and I loved that look, and I almost want to grow my eyebrows out just to have them be bleached, but my eyebrow shape's kind of atrocious and I feel like it like drags my face down, so I don't know. We'll see. ASMR? Just a little for you? Okay, that's what that looks like. Yippee. I'm gonna set to the area. I use Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder, I think is what it's called. Moving on to my eyebrows. I think I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild Kohl eyeliner, I think, or lip liner, I don't know. It's just this brown one. I don't know what color it's in. Cocoa, maybe? It's like really old and rubbed off. Sharpen that thing up. Super sharp. And low-key, I'm just gonna try using this. Usually I use a brush, but my brush has black eyeshadow all over it and I'm too lazy to clean that off. So I'm gonna try to draw it on with a pencil. And it's okay if I mess up. That looks crazy. I have concealer, it's okay. It doesn't look that bad in the camera, but it looks horrible in my mirror. So I'm gonna conceal this and then do the other eyebrow and I'll be back. Okay guys, my eyebrows are done. That didn't take as long as I thought it would. I don't think they're even. Whatever, they never are. I've accepted it at this point. I think today I'm just gonna do liner in my waterline, and then I'm gonna attempt to do false lashes. I'm gonna see if my eyes still have a reaction to them because they've been sensitive to falsies lately. The eyeliner I'm gonna use is the same thing I used for my eyebrows, except this is in black. I'm just gonna do my upper and lower lash line, tight line or whatever it's called. I was gonna try to do like winged eyeliner today, but I don't have the patience. I haven't done that in so long, and I know it would take me like 30 minutes to do it. I'm not even gonna try. Okay, that looks way messier on the lower lash line than I wanted it to. I'm gonna take this, like, whatever this is called, and blend out my lower lash line. And try to like drag it up in the outer corner to give like that cat eye effect or whatever. It never really works that well because I have like downturned droopy eyes, I feel like, so it just looks weird. I'm gonna take this fluffy brush that has like some leftover brown eyeshadow on it and blend it even more. Oh, okay. I'll fix that, hold up. Hello? What's going on? What have I done? I will fix this with my beauty blender. Why does this eye look huge and this eye looks so small? My eyes are, always so uneven. I'm done complaining. I sound like a brat. You guys, I'm gonna come back once I have this situation fixed. I don't know what I've done. LOL, I got carried away. I ended up doing huge eyeliner, which I said I wouldn't do, but I did it anyways. I also put on some concealer on all my little pimple wimples and scars, and then I lined my lips. This is a new product I haven't told you guys about, I don't think. It's the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in the shade, that was my phone, in the shade Mauve Aside. So like move aside, but mauve aside, LOL. That's what I lined my lips with. I really like this because it's like, you know, you don't know because I didn't even say what it's like. It's very smooth, but like it doesn't like move around and slide everywhere. And then I'm gonna go over that with NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Stockholm. I've been using this garbage for like 4 years. It's either this one or I use the shade Athens. But lately I'm liking Stockholm more. I kind of use this to like blend the lip liner. And then I go over that with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Eclair. It's like this Barbie pink color. Beautiful. That's what the lip combo looks like. I kind of blot it with toilet paper just to get like the stickiness from the gloss off, but I like the color that it leaves. I just don't like stickiness. I set my face with the same powder I used for my eyebrows. And then the next step in my glow up is gonna be my hair. Okay, my straightening iron has been warming up for quite a while now. Anyways, my hair routine is very simple. I'm just gonna run my straightener through my bangs and make sure they're not all going 30,000 different directions. I try to not put heat on my little sideburn things because these are the most damaged part of my hair. So I'm just gonna run that through like very, very sparingly. Eventually, I'm gonna have to shave these off because I don't think I'll be able to bleach them if I want to end up doing something lighter with my hair. They're gonna either have to stay black or I'm just gonna have to shave them off. For the back, I'm just gonna run through it with a straightener as well. The back is like really uneven, but it's like whatever, it's not that big of a deal to me. I'll even it out eventually. Okay, I'm gonna run some water through this part of my hair and then hairspray. Very simple hair routine. I already know the back's not gonna look very flattering. Can't care enough, can't get myself to care, it's okay. Here's what it looks like though. Beautiful, fabulous. I think now it's time to pick out my outfit. Moving on to step 4 or 5, whatever step. Okay guys, it's time to pick out my outfit. It's actually like 6 o'clock, so I'm just gonna put this on and then instantly take it off. That's okay, I'll show you the process anyways. Okay, I think I found my starting point. I just recently washed these. They were like in the bottom of my dirty laundry and I kind of forgot that I had them. But they're like these cropped type of like boyfriend style jeans, I guess. That's what they look like, that's the vibe. So I think I'm gonna start with these and then I'll figure out a top situation. Okay, total change of plans. I didn't like how those jeans looked, so I put on my like capri slacks. They're pinstripe, bespoke. That's what that looks like. I really want to wear it with this shirt just because I love a clashing pattern outfit. So this is like this turquoise and black checkered shirt. I really want to wear these together. The shirt's kind of longer than I'd like it to be, so I'm just gonna like scrunch it up. I have an idea. I could layer this little cardigan. I think that looks whatever. Not my best work. Okay, I put on my jewelry. I have my little white polka dot hoops on. This tattoo choker that I wear like literally every single day. Put these bracelets on, and then for my shoes, I did my leopard print like fuzzy creepers. I think this is the outfit. It's cute. So there's my outfit for my glow up. I already feel better, but I'm gonna take it off now and probably take a shower. And then for the last and final step of our glow up, I think I'm gonna do something crafty. Maybe a scrapbook or make a collage or something like that. I don't know, I'll figure it out and I'll come back once I figure out what it is. I'll give you one more look at my outfit though.